Hi guys, my name is James, aka Furry K. Welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I decided I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to say something, I'm going to try, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so you know videos that, will talk about, they'll give personal opinions and stuff like that. Stories, long drawn out explanations of everything. This is that video. Okay, so the topic I'm gonna pick today is honesty always the best policy? Always. And coming from it, yes and no. Okay, so honesty being the best policy is not always true. Okay? And here's my opinion on that. You can't always be honest with people because if you're honest with everybody, then you always have a reason to make that person feel like crap. Another reason that honesty isn't always the best policy is, just throw that out the window for a second. If you're always honest with someone, there is a likelier chance that you are going to lose that person later on down the road because you're always honest with them. Yeah, they might find it funny, but eventually they're going to find you annoying to the point where you're just going to be hated by every one of your peers. That's why I believe... Now, am I saying lie your ass off till the very end until you take it to your grave? No. But I'm saying that telling the truth all the time isn't always a bad thing. As someone who has done it before, which I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put my hand up and say that I've done it. I've not been honest with people. I've lied. I've said things that I don't tell other people I've said. And I'm going to be honest. Do I regret some of the things I do? Yes. Am I always honest? No. But why am I not always honest? Because I know that if I was honest with people, they would A, rather not be my friend anymore, or B, they would be upset with the opinion I have. Now, as my mom would say, I'm a very opinionated person. I always have an opinion for everything. I always have to see it from one point of view or another. I can see a good thing as a bad thing. I can see a bad thing as a good thing. I always see some sort of silver lining, whether it be good or bad, in either or. Say we're in a good situation, something good happened, but I'll see the bad in it and say, oh, the problem is here, blah, 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 and such. And then when a bad thing happens, I'll be like, oh, well, there's a silver lining in that. You can do basically anything with that. But do I think that... Now, let's get to the truths and lies. Do all people lie and do all people tell the truth? Ooh, that's a tough one to swallow. That's a tough pill to swallow. And a lot of people end up swallowing that pill. Do people tell the truth all the time? Hell to the no. You can look to the person to your right, you can look to the person to your left. They are probably lying to you at this very moment. Or they could be lying to you down the road, an hour later, week, month, day, whatever. And you have no control over that. Which, to me, I always see it as, okay, this happened. I had no control over it, and if I did have control over it, I let it get out of control, and I spun it out of control to the point where I can't control it. I mean, it's called a snowball effect for a reason. I mean, for me, I grew up a very cynical person because by the time I was probably, I think, 14, I had been through crap. I had, been thrown around, kicked around, beat up. I had dealt with depression, which I'm still dealing with to this day. And people are always saying, well, happiness is a choice and everything like that. No, it's not. It's actually very much genetically inclined to be a part of you for the rest of your life. Like, I know my sisters, they're not happy. Sometimes they're not happy with what they're doing, and they get really angry or they're upset half the time. I mean, it happens. When I was, going through middle school, I always tried to keep my head down. I always told myself, keep your head down, don't say shit, don't get into fights, don't get yourself into things that you don't want to get into. And what exactly happened? I made less friends. Wasn't in social circles. I wasn't a part of groups. I was a part of choir for like a year. And then after I was a part of choir, I, was happy with it, but none of the choir kids I was never friends with any of the choir kids. Choir was meant to, help you make friends. I was never friends with any of the choir kids at my high school before I moved to Michigan, where I'm currently residing. I never made any friends, okay? Since I never made friends, it was on me to figure out how to find it. Like, I made friends little by little. I made friends, I only had like 2 friends. I still have only 2 friends. And it's because, well, technically 3, but third one I don't even talk to very much. I have 2 friends who I know who are very nice to me and treat me well. But with life, something my grandfather once told me is, in life, there's only that one true best friend you will have. And I have to say that saying is true. You only have one good best friend. But again, back to the truths and lies. Your friends will lie to you. Your family will lie to you. Your people will lie to you till the day you die. Now, I'm not saying, oh, well, don't take away from this video, and I'm about to say it. Don't take away from this video that, oh, this gives me every right to lie to people. No, if you're good at telling the truth, tell the truth. Tell it out as it should be. There are YouTubers that do that. There's great YouTubers that do that. I mean, there are some controversial YouTubers who do that well. Some controversial YouTubers who do that well is Jeffree Star. And then the people who are bad people who, lie. I mean, with lying, the reason why so many people lie, and I'm going to explain that, is because people lie to hide what truly lies beneath them. Because I'm going to look at using the whole depression thing. A lot of people lie about how they feel is because they don't want to show signs of weakness. Because when you show signs of weakness, it makes you an easier target to be picked on. And when you're an easier target to pick on, then you are an easier target to take out. In combat, it is believed that if you fall asleep on the battlefield, you are likely to not open your eyes again. And if you don't learn from your mistakes, then you can never truly be happy. There's another thing I learned is when you lie, you tend to get better at it. If better than telling the truth, because once you lie to yourself, you're more likely to lie to others a lot easier. Now this is not me apologizing for lying. I will never say I'm sorry for lying. The only reason that I lie is because I try to spare those who I lie to. But yeah, guys, that's the video. I mean, if you guys want to take whatever you want from this. I mean, this was one of my first rant videos in a long while. And if you guys want to leave a like, comment, subscribe, anything, I appreciate it. Please share this with your friends, your family, whatever. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.